sine rule. Look, if you want to prove the sine rule, it's very simple. What you do is, this is B. What is sine B? Look at triangle ABD. What's your sine B using? Correct. So H over C.
Yeah.
So so H will be C sine B. Now what is your sine C? Look at this triangle ADC. Correct. So what will H be?
Sine B sine C.
B sine C. So both are H.
Yeah. C sine B is equal to B sine C, and then we
rearrange. So C upon sine C is equal to B upon sine B. Similarly, you can show that this is A upon sine A. If you drop another height.
Yeah.
So that's your proof. Do AC
over sine 58.
AC over sine 58 is equal to
12
over sine
39.
39. Absolutely. Then you cross multiply and you put in the calculator. How much did you get?
16.17.
16.17. So 16.2. Don't forget.
So there were 2 decimals.
2 decimal places. Then 16.17. If they mention it,
Yeah.
if they don't specify that,
Yeah.
3 significant values. So C upon sine C is equal to A upon sine A.
Yeah.
You can directly substitute. So C is 10 upon sine C is equal to A is 6 upon sine 30. So cross multiply. So 10 sine 30 is equal to 6 sine C.
So shouldn't it be sine inverse 10 sine 30 over 6?
So 10, yeah, sine 30 over 6 and sine inverse of this, correct? Now this sine C, so sine inverse of this. So do the sine inverse of that using your calculator. So set up, if you want to calculate in degree mode, yeah, it is a degree mode. So sine inverse, open brackets, you have your 10 sine 30 divided by 6. So remember, degree and radian mode is important, right?
Yeah.
So 56.4. Now you have to remember ambiguous case
180 minus
or 180 minus 56.4. So that's how much? 123 or 123.6. So my C can be this or this. So whenever you do sine inverse, you have to do theta in 180 minus theta.
Yeah.
And you don't have to stop there.
It's also
You also have to think whether these two angles, look, what is 30 plus 56.4? 86.4. That should be less than 180.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know, the two angles cannot add up to 180. What is 30 plus 123 point is? Yeah, so fine. So both are possible. Sometimes what will happen is that this two will be more than that. So then it's not possible. So you have to check that as well. So if you want to find out your angle, if you want to find your B, correct?
Yeah.
You have to consider two cases, case 1 and case 2. So case 1 you take your C is this and find it out, and that you find it. So there will be two triangles, one obtuse and one acute. So basically ambiguous case, what happens is, so your 56.4. So these are both the acute angles. So look, so your A is 30, right? B, C is 56.4, correct?
Yeah.
A is 6, and your C is 10. So then you can find your B. You can find your B.
Yeah.
And then the other case, what will you take? B being an obtuse angle.
Yeah.
You have to draw B as obtuse. So A, B, C. This is 30. This is 123.6. This is 10. And this is 6.
Yeah.
And then you can get this. So again, you can use the sine rule and get that. So you have to connect, it's a long sum. So all these are similar, I think so.
It says similar because
So whatever answers you get, no. So by default you have to do theta and 180 minus theta. But after you do that, you add this with this angle. This should add up to less than 180. And you add this with this angle. That should add less than 180. You have to keep on doing that.
yeah.
So I couldn't rename this C and D. This is A, B. So this is a 3D space. So this is 70, this is 30. So this is 70 at A is 70, this is 30, this 36, and these are 90. Correct? So basically this is your 90. And this is how it's in 3D. This is what the 3D figure is showing like this. Find the height of the pole. So what will you do in these cases? So if you are looking at, you basically look at one triangle. Your BQ is 40. So BQ is 40. Correct? PBQ is 36. BAQ is 70. 30, all that is given. Find the height of the pole. So that's easy. So that you use tan 36. Tan 36 is equal to PQ over 40. So what's the length of PQ? 29.1 meters. Okay. Then distance between A and B. So I'll use the base triangle. Huh?
Yeah.
So if I look at the base, the triangle on the base, it's like this. So basically, if I'm looking at my 3D diagram, so what am I doing? I'm looking at this triangle at the base, basically like this.
Yeah.
I'm seeing. Look at this. I'm rotating this, and I'm seeing from top and looking at this triangle.
Oh, now
So that's your Q, A, B.
yes.
So this is 70. This is 30. This is 40. And cube A is 80. It's given.
I figured that out because these are has to be.
Huh? The sum of angles of triangle.
Yeah.
Figure that out. Oh, I thought you were saying angle Q. So now you have to find out AB. So if you're finding distance between AB, you can use the sine rule.
40 over sine.
So AB upon sine 80.
Yeah, is equal to 40 over sine 70.
Is equal to 40 over sine 70.
That's why I use the angle as
yeah, correct. So AB is equal to how much did you get?
AB is equal to 41.9.
41.9 meters.
Did they care about you?
So in triangle ABC, so if I draw this A, B, C, so side opposite A is A, side opposite B is B, side opposite C is C. This is 14, this is 20 centimeters, correct? And angle A is 40 degrees. Okay, solve this triangle for all possible cases. So I'll do A upon sine, I'll do sine C upon 20 is equal to sine A upon A. So sine C is equal to 20 sine 40 upon 14. So we'll do sine inverse. So what will happen is, so that will be sine inverse, open brackets, 20 sine 40, yeah, upon 14. 66.7. So see, then you're in middle of a sum, take more significant figure. Or, now whenever you do sine inverse, you have to do this or 180 minus 180. This is how much? 113.325. So now what we'll do? We'll take two cases. Case 1, when you see is a cube. So case 1, so I'm drawing the diagram again. So this is 40, correct? This will be 66.674, correct? This is 20, this is 40, this is C, this is A, and you're finding B. So now what will you do in this case? You're to find, so do sum of angles of triangle and get this. So you do 66 point, 674. Now this is where, you know, sometimes if you make mistakes, the rounding errors will come in. 73.32. So now what will you do? You have to find B. So B upon sine 73.326 is equal to 14 over sine 40. So you multiply. So that's 14 into sine 73.326, correct? And divided by sine 40. 20.9. Huh. So now this answer you write as 20.9. So this is case 1, and when your angle C is equal to how much? 66.7 degrees. Huh? Now case 2 when it's obtuse. So case 2 when it's obtuse is, so what's going to happen is, your angle, it's like this. So they ask you to draw diagrams also sometimes. So this is A, so this is 20, this is 14, correct? This is how much? 40, and this is 113.325. So you'll do 180 minus 40 plus 113.325. So if you're finding this B, so you will have B upon sine 26.675 is equal to 14 upon sine 40. So if you cross multiply, what did you get? 9.79. Correct. And this angle C now, here you'll write your angle C as 113.3 degrees.